So dropping a lot of places as well. Dylan in for Al this morning.
Yeah, I'm dealing with the battle of the kids cannot wear shorts to school anymore, right?
Yeah.
Like it's starting to get pretty chilly, and in the Northeast, we're going to see it get even colder. The West Coast dealing with some colder temperatures too, but right in the middle of the country, we've got those above average temperatures. Actually, still feeling like summer. Dodge City, 82 degrees today. St. Louis, 83. Same in Little Rock. Enjoy that. But you go out to Las Vegas, it's only 68 degrees for a high today. Boise, Idaho, 57. The cool air is going to hang around out west. We've got a lot of clouds around too. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s. 78 for a high in Phoenix. That's 11 degrees below average. Minneapolis, 11 degrees above average, close to 70 as we go into tomorrow. Chicago, close to 72. And then even Columbus on Saturday gets up to 80 degrees. That's where the warm air is. In New York, by the time we get to the end of the week, we'll jump up to about 67 on Saturday, even 71 on Sunday. So it is a little cool for the East Coast for a couple of days, but we are going to see things warm up nicely by the time we get into the weekend. Then going into next week, warmer than average temperatures expected for the eastern 2/3 of the country. Stays cooler than average out west, wetter than average for most of the Pacific Northwest and also most of the East Coast too. So we could see some rainy events next week as well. That's a look at the weather across the country. We'll get to your local forecast in the next 30 seconds. And that's your latest forecast.
All right, Dylan, thank you. Still had Britney Spears is in the spotlight. And she's bring back what? Psych.
I'm still trying. Calvin says he's heard kids say it in school.
Okay.
So remember, Rusty called me over yesterday. He's like, Mom, can I have a kiss? And I go like all the way over to give him a kiss, and he's like, psych.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one.
Well done.
That's a good education he's getting.
Yes. So, for what that's worth, let's bring that one back. We've got some severe weather in the forecast. A small area, nothing too severe. Tornado risk is low, but we could see some hail, some wind gusts up to about 60 miles per hour. This is across parts of Colorado into western Kansas too. It's this cold front that's moving eastward. You can see not a ton of rain with it, but you go to the higher elevations, we could see a few inches of snow, especially above 7,500 feet. This will continue to move eastward, bringing some showers with it on Thursday through eastern Montana up into the western Dakotas too. Elsewhere though, the weather's pretty quiet. The West Coast drying out, a little cool though in the 60s, sunny and warm down south, still feeling like summer in the 80s, close to 90. A little windy in the Northeast, that'll make those upper 60s to the 6-7 feel a little cooler. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window. And that's your latest forecast.
All right, let's just get to no numeric.
Under arrest, gold handcuffs.
And that's your latest forecast.
Best time of the morning.
All right, guys, lots to get to in Pop Star. We're going to start with Ryan Reynolds. You've probably all heard the real Tilly Norwood. Got a nice little commercial there. Well done, Ryan Reynolds. Next, starting on Friday. Next up, Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. It's a great show. You can check out that whole podcast, by the way, Making Space with Hoda Kotb.
So excited. Ariel is a mom. She wrote in the carpool line. It is a love triangle, romance, dystopian. So if you love like the Hunger Games, but you also
This is my kind of book.
Yes.
So your kind of book.
It's exactly your kind of book. I wish I had one to give you right now, but I'll bring it to you in a minute. It's just amazing because she was rejected by agent after agent after agent, and now she's publishing her book, which she wrote.
It's incredible.
Well, she had bad postpartum. She woke up in the middle of the night and started writing it during COVID.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And it's really incredible to see somebody's dream.
And this is your first release as a joint venture?
And this is my first
What
release.
did you see in the book that you made it want to be your first release?
First of all, I couldn't stop reading it. And I feel like that propulsiveness and the time where we're all distracted by 6, 7, you want to be into something. I finished it at 5:30 in the morning on a drive.
5:30.
Wow.
5:30. That's not a thing.
I started reading it last night.
Do you like it?
Yes, so far I really do.
It's a little sexy. It's a little sexy.
Great.
I know.
It says a lot that that's the first book you wanted to release in your deal, which is cool.
Well, and I think mainly because she's also an incredible woman.
I saw the story you did with her yesterday on your show. She seems quite...
She traveled her whole life. She was her dad was in the military, so it's pretty incredible. Books were her solace.
Yeah.
By the way, you can find all the info on our website, today.com/books.
Carson will wait for the movie.
Carson,
however.
Siri read it,
sure.
and so the other day
Siri
for
likes
her.
it.
Yeah, Daily read it.
Stella has sweet treats that are easy to make and kid approved.
Nebraska, I see you. I see the Cornhuskers.
Cornhuskers over there.
I love your
it.
hat, sir. That is a beautiful cowboy hat.
Guys, coming up, how's this for a tease? Hey, Chanelli. We're going to make your life easier. Sound good? Our shop
up today. Teasers is back to co-host. He's so much fun. And we're going to be hearing from Victoria Beckham. Colin Hanks will be here. And actress and singer and OG Hamilton star Renee Elise Goldsberry is also dropping by. She's the loveliest.
Packed show.
Pretty packed.
Also want to mention that we have a Hollywood icon here tomorrow live in the studio. Us can find hope and happiness in our everyday lives when
I love that.
Mr. Richard Gere's here tomorrow.
All right, really looking forward to that conversation. Before we do anything else, by the way, this is a beautiful jacket.
Well, thank you.
It's a beautiful jacket. I've never seen anything like
What
it.
about our jacket?
And I like your earrings
Can I
too.
touch it?
Yeah. What about you?
ask
Do you
her
like
for
our
money or
jacket?
something?
Greg,
So
what's
just-
happening?
Shoes?
Yeah,
That's a setup for something.
No,
I know.
no.
I don't know what he's going to
$20.
ask me later. Yeah, seriously.
We're waiting for the other shoe to drop.
No.
Let's quickly move to the weather here because we've got a beautiful day in the Northeast. A little bit breezy, though. Temperatures in the 60s. We're looking at sunny, warm temperatures down along the Gulf Coast. Highs near 90 in southern Texas. Some isolated strong storms today across the eastern Rockies. But we're drying out on the West Coast. California looks good and sunny, but a little bit chilly. And it's going to stay chilly in the Southwest going into tomorrow. The rain and wind moves into eastern Montana, the western Dakotas. Stays warm across the Midwest. Highs in the mid to upper 80s. And then very windy and much cooler in the Northeast up across New England. 50s. Might even feel like 40s for some. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window. And that's your latest forecast. You guys gave quite the cheer before. Where are you from? Where are you from?
Albany, Georgia.
Georgia, just a little trip today?
Yes, yes.
Well, keep having fun. It's nice to have you here. All right, great. Back to you.
All right, Dylan, thank you. Turning red.
Treats coming up
Talk
on the
about
third-
rebel girls. Little booze with their
Coming up on the third hour, a fall edition of Style File with the latest fashion trends for men.
Look at that. They're doing a men's segment. It's not
for you
even
guys.
Father's Day.
I love it. Hope there's a QR code.
Then on Jenna and Friends, Colin Hanks is going to share a look at his really powerful new doc on the life of comedy legend John Candy.
Yeah, got a lot of good buzz.
It's out now, yeah.
More of today. Very, very good morning to you. Welcome to this third hour of today. I am Craig. Here's Chanel. Here's Dylan. Al's off today. In his honor, what day is it?
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Never gets old.
Day?
I feel like you keep asking me about the socks
Yeah.
that you gave us.
Oh, you got
and
them?
No, because I'm wearing stockings instead. And Chanel is teasing me all morning saying,
Because I'm
no
like
one wears stockings
1987
anymore.
call.
Look, it's cold out and you have to wear stockings
She's got a
like my
slip
mom
showing,
said.
too.
I just didn't notice. I thought they were, but I
You thought they were what?
thought they were leggings. I didn't know they were stockings.
No. I mean, you know I love CVS, and you can get them there.
You can.
But
It's
you were-
$4.99. I just got some.
But you were being a bit of a workplace
I just-
bully.
I mean,
and it rarely happens,
I was.
but I had to come to Dylan's defense.
Thank you. Honey, you might have caught Amy Poehler's hilarious portrayal as emo mom on SNL over the weekend. That certainly hit the mark for some women experiencing perimenopause. And this morning in today's checklist, we brought in an expert to help us understand what can be a very confusing stage of a woman's life.
Dr. Heather Hirsch is a board-certified internist, the founder of the Menopause and Midlife Clinic at the Brigham and Women's Hospital, and author of the new book. It's called The Perimenopause Survival Guide. Dr. Hirsch, good morning.
Oh, well, thank you so much for having me to talk about this topic.
What is it when a period becomes a comma? That's hilarious. All right, so more people have certainly been talking about menopause, but you write that perimenopause hasn't always been part of the conversation. So I think it's certainly time to do that. What exactly is perimenopause?
Exactly. So we all know menopause is when your periods stop, but perimenopause is all the time leading up to that. And it can be really confusing for women because they're still having periods and you think menopause is way off in the future. And the thing that's really important here is that perimenopause is based on your symptoms. So a lot of women go to their doctor and ask for lab work and they say everything looks normal, but your symptoms really drive this diagnosis of perimenopause.
I mean, add it to the list of things women have to worry about.
No.
Now we can't even get a lab test to say yes or no. But what are those symptoms that you're speaking about?
Yes, let's talk about those symptoms so then you can have a clearer idea of whether you're going through perimenopause. So in early perimenopause, you can have things like anxiety or insomnia, kind of like you get to bed and all of a sudden you can't fall asleep anymore. And then as your periods space out, you can feel brain fog, fatigue, hot flashes, night sweats, and just dryness from head to toe.
You know, it's interesting because a lot of these things like anxiety, bloating, brain fog, you don't associate with perimenopause. You just think you just deal with it. So when do you know that you're tired or you need to deal with it, or maybe you should go to your doctor?
You know, this is so important. So many women just think, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to live
Suck it
like
up.
this now.
Yeah.
And if you're feeling these symptoms more days than not, I want you to call up your clinician's office. And here's my key. Make a separate appointment. Say, I want to talk to my doctor about perimenopause instead of doing it in your annual exam, because there's so much to talk about. If you track your symptoms, like your periods and those symptoms we just discussed, and you bring them in with a little diary and a little calendar, what made them better or worse, it's going to help you get that diagnosis.
Now, 10 years is a long time to deal with perimenopause if it lasts that long. But I love this 75% rule because it gives us something tangible to do.
Yes. So think about my 4 pillars of health. I write about this. So it's sleep, exercise, it's mental health, and your movement or exercise. And there might be one of those pillars where you feel is really off. Say your sleep. I want you to see if you can do all of the things that are recommended to get that sleep at least 75% better. It's going to help you cope with the rest of your symptoms and your busy life.
Let's talk about treatment for perimenopause. What are your thoughts on hormone therapy? It's still, for some people are afraid of it. Others say it's been the best thing ever. I'm scared. I don't know. You know?
Yeah. You know, there's so many myths and misconceptions, but menopausal hormone therapy can be used really safely to alleviate symptoms in perimenopause, even if you're still having your period. And it comes in many forms. It can come in pills. It can also come transdermally, like a spray or a patch. And then women also take progesterone with their estrogen if they're using menopausal hormone therapy. And be sure, of course, to discuss with your clinician.
I was just about to say, you just have to talk with your doctor, because I hear women who swear by it. You know what I mean?
And
see if it's right for you.
Yeah.
So individualized. So what might work for you or you might be different than, you know, your friends and your neighbors.
Great
You
discussion.
make this sound manageable, so
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hirsch. The Perimenopause Survival Guide is available now. And for Dr. Hirsch's advice on menopause treatment, just head to today.com.
All right, still to come this morning, Joe Fryer is in the
Back now. Apparently the hoes are okay. Back now.
The pantyhose.
pantyhose.
The pantyhose. Her pantyhose are okay. Sweet Lord.
First of all,
Pantyhose. Style file. From fall staples to a refresh of some classic pieces, we're talking all about style trends for men this season. Not even sure why we're talking about pantyhose. Here to help, executive and celebrity style strategist from the Whites Effect, Andrew Whites. Good morning and apologies.
Oh no, I love it.
sorry.
Just
think
don't take
about
my
it that way. That never crossed my mind.
Well, let's start with the fall staple for men.
Yeah.
Well, fall is in full swing, and as the temperatures drop, travel deals grow. We are in a period of the year that experts call shoulder season, which could be the best time to take a trip if you're looking for a good deal. So here to explain is travel expert Mark Elwood. Mark, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
He just convinced me to book my next vacation.
That is my
Yes.
thing. I had a job. But I'm trying to get you.
Let's start out west, Mark. Where should we go?
I'm going to send you west to a little bit of leaf peeping in Bend, Oregon.
Look at this.
So I think people assume that leaf peeping is Chanel, just take a moment.
No, let's stay out west, a place to enjoy the mountains and fall foliage.
I was talking about Colorado ski towns, and in fact, Breckenridge, Colorado, one of the first places I went in America.
Now you want to send us glamping.
Oh yeah, and Breckenridge. I was going to say, Breckenridge, we've got a hotel where you could save up to 60%, so another good.
All right, great.
Glamping, are you a glamper?
I would like to be.
I mean, come with me. I always think glamping is the best of both worlds, where you've sort of got the outdoors, but you're not having to rough it. And I've got...
Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
So Gatlinburg,
Yes.
Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and enjoy the property, not just the destination.
I love that.
Well, let's stay on the East Coast now. What about folks who might want to enjoy an ocean view?
Do you know what? Okay, you see. So what I think...
Oh, I've been here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
What is it called?
Okay, this is,
So you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you're walking along Marginal Way, the 3 Mile of Gunquit Beach. We've also got a Gunquit Fest. It's a very arty town. We've got this there's a classic car show.
Is the Cliff House here?
Do you know, it's a little further up.
Okay.
But this is a great motel on the beach.
I love anything from
You know, funny you should ask.
Okay,
I can
great.
take you to a warm beach now.
Take me there, please.
So I think Belize is
this screams
see
Chanel.
again. I mean, look, but that'll save you 2/3 versus a peak price.
I'm coming with you.
So good.
Anytime. Anytime.
What a great job you have.
Go on vacation.
And people pay me to do it, I know.
People pay us to do this too.
Well,
It's a bit of a scam, right?
and the folks at home wondering why. Third hour today.
We'll be right back.
Tomorrow on the third hour, the hilarious Nick Offerman is stopping by with the details on his new book.
He's fun.
Hey, Jenna, what do you have coming up?
Okay, Matt Rogers is back to co-host, and the Victoria Beckham is going to hang with us.
We'll see you right back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Bye, everyone.